Hey everyone, no respawns here. Hope you're having a grand day. So this is my tour of Outpost Zimonja. This one turned out pretty cool. So what I've done is, as always, if you do not want to hear me waffle and kind of explain all of my thought process, there is a link in the description and it'll skip to an unnarrated silent tour at the end of the video. But if you want to hear me waffle, then join, because that's what I'm going to do. So this one is cool. I like this. Let me go to the top, because what I like about this area is you can actually see the whole thing from the mound over here. So Outpost, oh, a bit of lag there. Outpost Zimonja is one of those areas that's probably in the greyest, most miserable section of the Commonwealth. It's like right in the corner. It's kind of between everything that's interesting, and it sometimes feels that it's just sort of slapped there just to fill the void. Like, the only really interesting thing is the fact that it's got this big tower, which I always forget exists, and then obviously there's that raider that shoots you with a mini nuke, but other than that, it's one of those areas that I'm like, I'll slap something down. But I wanted to make it a bit more colourful. And I did mention, because, I did mention in a previous video, you may not have remembered, but I did, is that because it's kind of on the edge of the map, I like the idea of it being like a kind of a transitional area. Like, this is a kind of supply depot that either, you know, supplies outside the Commonwealth, or maybe like supplies stuff coming in. And that's what with the crane and all the boxes everywhere. But let's have a butcher. So junk walls. Nice and reinforced, looking very, very cheerful, very welcoming, I think we all agree. This door randomly disappeared earlier, so there's two doors there, but I don't know where the other one's gone. So the one thing about this area, it's weird because considering how built up my other ones can be, is that the AI have an absolute nightmare in here, and I honestly don't feel they should, because there's not actually much. There's a lot of stuff, but it's mostly just walking on the floor, but they keep getting stuck in there, so it is what it is. I really, really like these small containers. Well, small relative to the bigger ones. So I'm going to be using lots of those. I've mentioned before how I do like making little 3D farms, and this continues. This is quite a nice little design. Inspired a wee bit from the farms from Sunshine Tidings. A lot of you remember this. I made this dual shack a while back now, and I'm actually honestly pleased. I've made this area really tight and compact. So this is kind of ideal for the main housing. I've also got housing up there, which we'll get to in a sec. You've seen this in the previous video. I love this. I love this so much. I need to put these down more often, to be honest, because I just like this little mini steps area here. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't actually gone inside these since I made the video like a month back. Oh, they're so good. I'm pretty good at this. The doors are not really safe. I feel bad. Imagine if you're walking up those stairs and then someone just slams open that door and knocks you back. That's probably caused a few accidents. It's a cozy little spot, this, actually, isn't it? It's not bad. It's not bad. I still keep forgetting I need to find a good posters mod. I need more wall stuff. That's the only thing I think I feel I'm missing in my mod collection. So I'm going to hunt one down. So I'll let you in a little secret. I haven't got as many settlers as I probably should have in this one. The reason being is I was going to try and... I've been trying to get like a ghoul. So after I finished building this, I went to a different settlement and just started like turning on the, you know, the beacon, and just like, okay, give me a ghoul, give me a ghoul. I haven't got a ghoul yet. So basically, because I've got two shops in here, I've got a trader, as you can see. And then I've got a bar, and I wanted a ghoul to be on the bar. So that's why these are empty, because I haven't got cool looking settlers yet. But I figured if, you know, I took too long, this has already taken me longer than it really should. I did add this bridge bit, like really early on, and I forgot I added it, to the point where I thought it was just part of the actual structure. So what I did, and this has actually turned out really good, so a little recommendation here, is I used an invisible rug from the USO section, the USO mod, and then I put that little bridge piece, this little bit here, and I sort of, one of these pallets, that's what they're called, pallets, and I used it to sort of glitch in it. It makes this nice little perfect little path. It turns this into a step, so there's no issues, and you just turn this into a little area that you can overlook. So it looks very cozy and very nice. Well, I mean, it is cozy as Zimonja is going to be. Did I mention about people getting stuck? That guy he just lives there now. You're right. That's stuck up there. And I don't know how they've gotten up there, but whatever. So I turned these little shacks. I like that bed, right? But in the USO mod, that is the only bed that doesn't have a correct dummy version. And what I mean by that is, in the USO mod, you can have beds which basically you have to put like an invisible mat on to turn them into a functional bed. So that way you can put things like pillows on them, because normally you can't put pillows or any item on beds, but I can't, that one doesn't exist. So for whatever reason, Andrew CX did not put it in. I don't know why. So that means it has no pillows. So they'll have to do without next support. But yeah, little one. A very, very wee one, this one. But I'm really pleased with the kind of whole setup. It's way more colourful. And also, do you want to see something really cool when we get outside? Give you the top view again. Come here. Goes. This is all of my northern... Well, not all of them, but I've done like 9 settlements now. So look how good it looks. Ah, it's so colourful. It actually pops. It looks, I mean, as cheerful as it's going to be. But if I go to me map, all of these settlements, which, okay, isn't actually that many, but these are all hyper detailed now. They're all fully built up, fully decorated, and at some point I'm probably going to do like a summary video, I think, where you guys can just see them all like back to back, because it's just, I'm so chuffed with this little project I've been doing. It's taken a year to do that many settlements. Right, so I will have a silent tour in a sec. If you guys are watching this video live, you may notice it's been nearly 3 weeks, or I think exactly 3 weeks since my last video. So if you don't follow me on social media, you won't know, but I'm moving house. I'm moving, actually getting the keys tomorrow. I think, well, tomorrow, the day afterwards, depends when this video goes up. Very, very exciting, because I'm actually leaving London for the first time in nearly 20 years. But it means that I've got, like, logistically lots of stuff. I'm not moving too far away, but it's still, like, you know, it's been a bit of a ball ache, but we're nearly at the end. Got the flat, got everything. But huge thing is I finally have good internet again, the new place. I signed the contract, so on the 7th of April, I will have, like, it's called Super, I think it's a Super Giga Fast Fiber Optic. It's, well, Sky One. It's insanely fast, like I can download a 100 gigabyte game in like 10 to 15 minutes, that kind of fast, and a really good upload speed as well. So I can start streaming again, and the great thing about what I missed about streaming, obviously I enjoy narrating to you guys, so we will stream. First stream will be on Fallout 4, by the way. I figured I could just do some building, and then we can do some questing, and just a bit of a vibe stream. It'll be after the 7th at some point, because, you know, there might be issues with my internet, whatever. But yeah, no, it's really cool. And also the added bonus is when I'm in these little periods where I'm like doing a million other things, I don't maybe have the time to build, I can always just hop on for an evening and stream, because it's just a vibey, chill thing to do. So in a couple of weeks, streaming's back. Very cool. It will be on YouTube. In case you're wondering, I don't do on Twitch, so it'll just be here. So you'll see the stream pop up at some point. Yes, I should have one video over the next week. I won't actually have home internet at my new place as until the 7th, but I will be able to just make a short little video and just kind of pop it on, use my home, either my hotspot or, you know, take my laptop into a pub somewhere and steal their Wi-Fi. But anywho, as always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. Wait, don't follow me on Twitter, because I don't use Twitter anymore. It's Blue Sky. God damn it. Instagram as well, norespawns, if you want to see what I'm up to and all my pickies. I'll share pictures of my Warhammers and all that jazz. And if you want to see the silent tour, that is coming in a sec. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. You take care.